Today, local housing organizations gathered in Buncombe County to discuss a lack of middle housing in the area. Now, that's housing that falls between a detached single home and an apartment complex, like a duplex or triplex.
And News 13's Nisha Pettyhome reports, city leaders say as people's lifestyles change, so do their housing preferences.
The scarcity of middle-family housing units in Nashville continues to grow.
We are looking to change ordinances citywide to allow more of this kind of housing to be built in our existing neighborhoods.
Thursday, community members and city leaders gathered at AB Tech to have an open discussion about an ongoing issue: middle unit housing in Buncombe County.
Things like duplexes, triplexes, courtyard apartment buildings. One thing we want to do is re-legalize middle housing types, because most of our city is actually zoned right now to only allow detached single-family homes. It wouldn't actually be legal without a different kind of special permit or ordinance change to build something like a quadplex or a duplex or a courtyard apartment building.
Leaders say car-centric designs have had a major influence on the layout of the neighborhoods, the availability of parking spaces, and even the architectural design of residential houses.
And before we had vehicles and we had highways and those things allowed urban sprawl, we used to have more dense multifamily structures in and amongst our single-family homes. You can live really far away from the places that you need to get to, from your job, from your kid's school, from your doctor's office, you name it. You can drive from further away, and so we build our houses further and further away where the land is cheaper to build on. You can build larger homes on larger lots.
Due to practical, financial, and lifestyle changes, Bean says as people age, there's a growing trend of wanting to move into more mid-sized housing units. The goal, to reintroduce middle housing units as a viable option without the need for permit approval.
What we want to do is make it legal again, like it was back in the 1920s, to build these middle housing types that fit in with our existing neighborhoods, so that when the city is trying to consider the recommendations that came out at the end of the fall from the Missing Middle Housing Study. Their report came out in the fall talking about what kinds of zoning ordinance changes our city needs to make in order to make it easier to build middle housing types.
Bean added that this can be environmentally friendly and can be more cost efficient by choosing to invest into middle housing units. In Asheville, I'm Nisha Pettyhome, News 13.